Walther PDP 101. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of mashup information on this one. We're gonna talk about some upgrades of the guns. We're gonna talk about some holsters. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about how you read what you have if you use the box or the description you're using from online to help you guys, help me, help you in all your PDP needs. So before we get too far into that, let's go to the range and shoot the PDP Professional and the Parker Mountain 4-inch comp gun with the ZR Tactical upgrades. All right, you guys, so I was never a big believer on upgrading springs, right? I'm not a big gunner wrencher. I have buddies who are really good at that stuff. I always kind of ask them for help. I'm like, you know what, screw it. I called ZR Tactical. I spoke to Chris over there, super knowledgeable dude. Great service. I ordered these springs on Tuesday. They showed up yesterday morning. Phenomenal service and very good information. So I bought one low mass or ultra mass spring, and then I bought one of the 15-pound captured guide rod springs. And man, what a difference both these guns, I can't even put it into words how well they shot. I'm gonna show you this. We're gonna pause and come back, make sure we're in the YouTube rules, but I'm gonna break these two springs out, show them to you, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll assemble the guns, and I'm gonna let you guys know and see it, because we have these two guns that have been upgraded. I have my PDP Pro Compact that has not been upgraded, and there is definitely a difference in felt recoil and how well the slide feels on the gun. So give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this morning when we started the day, I had the 15-pound captured recoil spring in the Professional, and I had the Ultra Mass spring inside the comp gun. The 115, I had some MagTech that I didn't have enough of, and the 115 PMC bronze we were shooting just wasn't hot enough to actuate that. So we swapped them. We put the Ultra Mass in the Professional and the captured into the Parker Mountain 4-inch in the comp gun, and that was the magic sauce right there. These guns were night and day difference in performance, in shootability, and Crispy has some B-roll edits. We did some target cam, and man, it was pretty impressive. This bitch shoots. What? Next up, we're shooting PDP Professional with the ZR Tactical Ultra Mass guide rod and spring. I know that when you guys, some folks are gonna say when you buy a new gun, you know, it shouldn't need this or that. If that was truly the case, Glock is all I got to say. So these two pistols truly benefit. The Ultra Mass, if you guys have a PDP Professional at home, or you're an agency that is looking to, and your department allows you to have some type of upgrades, as long as it's not a trigger per se, the Ultra Mass spring and guide rod, or guide rod and spring, the uncaptured, is where it's at. It's a little bit tricky to get in there. You gotta make sure you don't put your eye out, but man, makes this gun shoot it's truly impressive how much better the recoil is, the recoil impulse and how well the slide operates with this pistol with the upgrade. The Parker Mountain gun, of course, comp guns are always finicky and tricky. The 15-pound captured, this is already a great setup. This makes this gun even that much better. I'm gonna reassemble these real quick and I'll be right back. Parker Mountain gun, it just such a clean setup. This gun here is a 4-inch slide with the Parker Mountain 2-port comp and their barrel package. If you're going to comp a pistol and you want to fit in a civilian duty holster, you gotta comp the 4-inch slide. If you try to comp the 4.5-inch gun, you'll see how much longer the 4.5-inch slide is. When you add the comp, you are too long. Therefore, it will not fit in a civilian holster. These are new PDP holsters that are modified for the 2-port comps. These things work super clean, right, with the comp on there. The only kicker is, you notice that right there. So what I have found with these new aim point hoods are modified for the acro. If you're not using acro, you may have an issue. So I recommend if you're going to run something like the Howell Center, for example, just take the hood off because it comes out and sometimes it does not want to come out. So play with it. Today we didn't have any problems in the range, but FYI, just that's something to consider. But other than that, super clean draw with the comp on there. Super good lockup, and you're good to go there. So again, that is the new option for the Parker Mountain comp gun. New website's being built right now, so if you do have a Parker Mountain comp pistol and you order a PDP Pro or the PDP Pro 5-inch, just add a note that says Parker Mountain comp, and I'll take care of the rest for you guys. All right. The Walther, where I feel the ZR Tactical really made a big difference was in the professional model. This gun already shot very well without any upgrades, but now that the Ultramass spring in there, it feels more like a steel frame, and that slide is just super clean. This gun shot so well today that I can't wait to get back out and shoot it again, because now with that spring upgrade, that snappiness that people talk about, that initial muzzle rise is very much removed with that recoil spring. Good grip is always going to help you mitigate recoil, but man, with that recoil spring, night-and-day difference. You can kind of feel, I mean, I can feel the resistance now of the factory spring that's in the compact. The compact today, it's not that it's like, oh my God, it's blown, but you feel that recoil, that impulse of being at that different spring weight. And that's something that I noticed today as well. Group-wise, that's probably partly me and how well the PDPs already shoot. But when you watch the B-roll video, you'll see me shooting the compact, and it's just a rat hole in the trigger, the group. I'll be honest, I was shooting slow. I was not shooting near the same cadence I shot these two guns at. That's why that target was tight. When I put a new mag in there, hit the gas, that group opened up significantly very quickly because it was just a lot more to hang on to in regards to recoil mitigation. So again, ZR Tactical, that's the sauce right there. I mean, I have had these guns forever. I already ordered, well, into my cart, I have the long stroke for the PDP 5-inch. I have another captured for this gun here. And then I'm gonna order one more Ultramass because I'm gonna build one more Parker Mountain gun here in the near future. So that's something I'm going to build up on a 4-inch steel frame. But man, well done to ZR Tactical. You guys, I reached out to them, quick call, quick service, quick answer. Chris was great. They have a lot of different products on their website. I'm going to order some of the different things for the back straps or whatnot, and some base plates for the pistols. But this is going to be an option for you guys in regards to upgrading your pistols. As far as holsters go, when you guys look at the PDP compact threaded barrel, when you look at your box, this gives you a little bit of misinformation, right, in regards to length. When you order a holster for the PDP Professional or PDP Pro with threaded barrel, you can order a 4-inch gun or a 4-inch holster if you want, but you're gonna have to remove the muzzle plug. What you have right here is a 4.5-inch pistol. Because when you look at the PDP Professional, you are pretty much the same length, right? What we normally do on a 4-inch holster, if you order a 4-inch holster, is we pull the muzzle plug. You can now order a PDP Pro 4.5-inch holster. This will fit in your holster with a threaded barrel with no muzzle plug removal, right? Well, what that allows you to do is if you get a 4.5-inch slide top end, or you get a 4.5 PDP, well, you now have one holster to fit both guns, okay? That's that. Same thing with this one here. If you order a compact or a comped pistol, you're ordering a 4-inch slide with Parker Mountain comp or Harrington comp, whatever. This overall length fits the 5.1-inch holster. If you have a PDP steel frame, you now have one holster fit both those guns. So when I started doing the mods, I wanted to make sure you guys had cross-compatibility without sacrificing reliability. So Farland's kind of model is one holster for every gun you might have. So in theory, they want you to get one holster. That's not conducive for anybody's wallet, not even mine. So when I did these mods, I want to make sure guys like us, regular Joes, and the LE guys out there as well, could have reliability, repetitive craftsmanship, and repeatability in what they're getting from us in regards to holster mods. So when you guys look at that today, the biggest takeaway that you guys are looking at is frame is irrelevant. Compact, full size, whatever you get, this part is irrelevant. The slide length is what you're basing your holster fitment on. You'll notice that all these have X300s on them. If you're gonna run a weapon light, I would recommend going X300 simply because, number one, it plays nicer with the holster than having a TLR1 with that big giant nut on the inside left hand of the holster for especially right-handed shooters. And the light is short, so you can take up a lot of bounce, wobble, rattle, whatever. One, with the tension knob on the rear. Two, you can put a piece of foam in the light cap. And that way you can control right height off of the light versus the muzzle plug. And that will help you control your bounce and rattle in the holster. And that's something some of you guys have issue with. I know there's a lot of stuff out there you can pay for, but at the end of the day, you can throw a piece of foam from an old mattress or something you can get at Michael's craft shop, drop it into your light cup. We've been doing that literally since we started doing holster mods almost 10 years ago. There are a lot of guys who sell stuff nowadays for that. But that's a solution for you guys. And if you can run a little bit longer light, that will give you a little better holster performance in regards to wobble and rattle. Guys, that's all I got for you. As always, holster mods, holster questions, you can email me, DM me, info@artioholsters.com, shoot me a DM on Instagram. But, there's a lot of dudes doing what I've been doing. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. There's no one who does holster mods better than me. That some people may think that's cocky. That's just fact. Because if you look, like I always tell you guys, there's literally 400 holsters in this room right now that we just got in to make sure you guys get what you need so we can get you guys product out the door as quick as possible. As always, thank you for watching. If you have questions, hit me up. If you like the content, like, share, subscribe. I'll tell you next time we upload a video. Next time, be well. Take care.